Astrology is a topic that has fascinated people for centuries. It is the study of the movements and positions of celestial objects, such as stars and planets, and how they relate to human affairs and personality traits. Astrology has been used throughout history to make predictions about everything. In this video, we will explore the history of astrology, the different branches of astrology, and how astrology is used today. We will also discuss some of the criticisms of astrology and whether or not it has any scientific basis. History of astrology. The practice of astrology dates back thousands of years to ancient civilizations such as the Babylonians and the Egyptians. These early astrologers believed that the movements of the stars and planets had a direct influence on human affairs, and they used astrology. Over time, astrology spread to other cultures, including the Greeks and the Romans. The Greek philosopher Plato wrote extensively about astrology, and the Roman poet Virgil used astrology to predict the birth of Jesus Christ. Astrology continued to be a popular practice throughout the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, with many famous figures, including Leonardo da Vinci and Galileo Galilei, expressing an interest in the subject. However, as science and rational thinking became more prominent, astrology began to fall out. Astrology is an ancient practice that has been used by cultures all around the world for thousands of years. It involves studying the movements and positions of celestial bodies and using that information to make predictions and gain insight into human affairs. The history of astrology is a long and the Babylonians were the first to develop a system of astrology, which they used to make predictions about the weather and other natural phenomena. They believed that the positions of the stars and planets had a direct influence on human affairs, and they used astrology to predict everything from th. The Egyptians also practiced astrology, and their astrological beliefs were closely tied to their religious practices. They believed that the movements of the stars and planets were a reflection of the will of the gods, and that they could use astrology to gain insight into divine will. The Greeks were perhaps the most influential culture in the development of astrology. They adopted many of the astrological practices of the Babylonians and Egyptians, but they also added their own unique insights and perspectives. They believed that the positions of the planets and stars could reveal. Over the centuries, astrology continued to evolve and spread to other cultures around the world. In India, for example, astrology became an important part of the Hindu religion, with astrological beliefs shaping everything from marriage and family relationships to business and politics. Astrology also played a significant role in the development of Western science and philosophy. Many of the great thinkers of the Middle Ages, such as Albertus Magnus and Thomas Aquinas, were deeply interested in astrology and believed that it could provide valuable insights into human nature and the. Today, astrology remains a popular practice in many parts of the world, with millions of people consulting astrologers and horoscopes for guidance and insight. While some dismiss astrology as mere superstition, others believe that it has valuable insights to offer about human affairs and the natural. The history of astrology is a long and complex one, spanning thousands of years and many different cultures. From the Babylonians and Egyptians to the Greeks and the Hindus, astrology has played a significant role in human history and culture. While its scientific validity may be debated, there is n different branches of astrology. Today, there are several different branches of astrology, each with its own unique focus and approach. Some of the most common types of astrology include: astrology is a complex and fascinating field that has been studied for centuries. While many people associate astrology with the horoscopes found in newspapers and magazines, there are actually many different branches of astrology that focus on different aspects of life and the cosmos. We will explore some of the different branches of astrology and their unique characteristics. Natal astrology. This branch of astrology is perhaps the most well-known, as it involves the use of an individual's birth chart to make predictions and provide insights about their personality, life path, and relationships. Mundane astrology. This branch of astrology focuses on the broader world events and political developments, using astrological charts to make predictions about the future of countries, economies, and international relations. Electional astrology. This branch of astrology is used to select the best time for important events such as weddings, business launches, or medical procedures. Astrologers use charts to identify the most auspicious times for these events. Medical astrology. This branch of astrology is used to diagnose and treat medical conditions. Practitioners use astrological charts to identify potential health issues and to develop treatment plans that are tailored to an individual's unique astrological makeup. Horary astrology. This branch of astrology is used to answer specific questions, using astrological charts to provide insights and predictions about a particular situation or issue. Financial astrology. This branch of astrology focuses on financial markets, using astrological charts to predict stock market trends, identify investment opportunities, and provide insights into economic conditions. Vedic astrology. Also known as Jyotish, Vedic astrology is an ancient system of astrology that originated in India. It differs from Western astrology in its use of different zodiac signs and astrological techniques. Astrology is a vast and multifaceted field that encompasses many different branches, each with its own unique focus and approach. Whether you are interested in personal development, business, politics, or health, there is an astrology branch that can provide insights and guidance. While astrology has faced criticism and skepticism, its continued popularity and relevance demonstrate the enduring fascination and potential value of this ancient practice. How astrology is used today. Today, astrology is still a popular topic of discussion and is used by many people for a variety of purposes. Some people use astrology as a tool for personal development, using their birth charts to gain insight into their personality traits and life path. Others use astrology to make predictions about their future, such as when they will find love or achieve career success. Astrology is also used in the business world, with some companies using astrology to make decisions about hiring and investment. Additionally, some financial analysts use astrology to make predictions about stock prices and other economic indicators. Astrology has been around for thousands of years and has been used in a variety of contexts throughout history. Today, astrology continues to be a popular tool for personal development, as well as for business and career decision-making. In this essay, we will explore the various ways in which astrology is used in modern times. One of the most common uses of astrology today is for personal development and self-discovery. Many people turn to astrology to gain insights into their personality traits, strengths, weaknesses, and potential challenges. Astrology can also be used to gain insights into relationships, both romantic and platonic, and to identify compatible partners. In addition to personal development, astrology is also used in business and career decision-making. Many companies use astrological charts to make hiring decisions and to gain insights into the personalities and potential of employees. Some businesses even use astrology to make strategic decisions about marketing, branding, and product development. Astrology is also used in healthcare and wellness. Some alternative health practitioners use astrology to gain insights into their clients' health issues and to develop treatment plans. Astrology can also be used in conjunction with other wellness practices, such as meditation and yoga, to promote holistic well-being. Furthermore, astrology is used in various forms of entertainment and media, from horoscope columns in newspapers and magazines to television shows and movies that incorporate astrological themes and symbols. This widespread use of astrology in popular culture has helped to keep it relevant and interesting to people of all ages and backgrounds. Astrology has proven to be a versatile and useful tool in modern times, with applications ranging from personal development to business decision-making, healthcare, and entertainment. While its scientific validity may be questioned by some, there is no denying the impact that astrology has had on human culture and history. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe and seek greater understanding of ourselves and our place in the world, astrology is sure to remain an important and fascinating topic of study and discussion. Criticism of astrology. Despite its popularity, astrology has faced criticism from skeptics who question its scientific validity. Some scientists argue that there is no evidence to support the idea that the positions of the planets have any real influence on human affairs. Additionally, some critics argue that astrology can be used to exploit vulnerable people by making false promises about their future. There have been several high-profile cases of astrologers being accused of fraud or making inaccurate predictions. However, despite these criticisms, astrology continues to be a popular practice, with many people finding value in its insights and predictions. Astrology has been a controversial topic for centuries. While many people believe in its ability to provide insights into personal relationships and future events, others are highly skeptical of the practice. Criticism of astrology can be traced back to the ancient Greeks, who argued that it lacked scientific validity. In modern times, astrology has faced criticism from scientists, skeptics, and even religious leaders. One of the main criticisms of astrology is that it lacks scientific validity. Astrologers often use complex charts and calculations to make predictions, but many scientists argue that these methods have no basis in reality. Astrology relies on the positions of the planets and stars to make predictions, but scientists point out that these positions have no real effect on human behavior or events on Earth. Another criticism of astrology is that it can be used to exploit vulnerable individuals. Some people turn to astrology in times of crisis, seeking guidance and reassurance. However, unscrupulous astrologers may take advantage of these individuals by charging exorbitant fees or making false promises about their ability to predict the future. Skeptics also argue that astrology is a form of pseudoscience, which means that it is presented as scientific but lacks any real scientific basis. Pseudoscience can be harmful because it can lead people to make decisions based on false or misleading information. For example, someone who believes that their horoscope predicts a negative outcome may avoid taking necessary risks or opportunities, leading to missed opportunities for personal growth and development. Critics also argue that astrology reinforces harmful stereotypes and prejudices. For example, some astrologers categorize individuals based on their zodiac sign, perpetuating stereotypes about personality traits and behaviors. This can lead to discrimination and prejudice based on false assumptions. Despite its popularity, astrology faces significant criticism from skeptics and scientists. Critics argue that astrology lacks scientific validity, can be used to exploit vulnerable individuals, reinforces harmful stereotypes, and is a form of pseudoscience. While some people find value in astrology as a tool for personal development and self-discovery, it is important to approach it with a critical eye and an awareness of its limitations. Ultimately, it is up to individuals to decide whether or not to believe in astrology and its ability to provide insights and predictions about their lives. Astrology has been a topic of discussion and fascination for centuries. From ancient civilizations to modern times, people have been drawn to the mysteries and insights that astrology can provide. While some view astrology as a pseudoscience or even a form of entertainment, others find value in it as a tool for self-discovery and personal growth. Astrology has been used for centuries to gain insights into human behavior, relationships, and the natural world. While skeptics may dismiss astrology as a superstition or a mere form of entertainment, many people have found value in its predictions and insights. Astrology can be used as a tool for personal growth and self-discovery, helping individuals to understand their strengths and weaknesses, identify patterns in their lives, and make better decisions. Despite the popularity of astrology, it has faced criticism from some who question its scientific validity and its potential to exploit vulnerable individuals. Skeptics argue that astrology is based on unfounded assumptions and that its predictions are too general to be of any real value. They also point out that astrologers often rely on vague or ambiguous language that can be interpreted in many different ways, allowing them to make predictions that are difficult to verify or refute. On the other hand, supporters of astrology argue that it offers a unique perspective on human behavior and can be used as a valuable tool for self-reflection and personal growth. Astrology provides a framework for understanding the complex interplay between human behavior and the natural world, and it can help individuals to identify patterns and themes in their lives that may be difficult to see otherwise. In conclusion, astrology remains a fascinating and controversial topic that has captured the imaginations of people around the world. While some may dismiss it as a mere form of entertainment or superstition, others find value in its insights and predictions. Whether you believe in astrology or not, there is no denying its impact on human history and culture. It has been used for centuries to make predictions about everything from politics to personal relationships, and it continues to be a source of fascination and inspiration for many. Ultimately, the conclusion of astrology is up to each individual to decide for themselves, based on their own experiences and beliefs.